Hello and good morning. It's time for a news update right here on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Titilayo Onyisom. Thank you for joining us. The Nigeria Police Force has arrested 3 more suspects in connection with the recent killings in Plateau State. Force Public Relations Officer ACP Olumuyiwa Adejobi said a team of IRT operatives acting on credible intelligence apprehended one Abubakar Jibrin from Kalone Community, Shendam local government area, Plateau State. Mr. Jibrin was found to be in unlawful possession of prohibited firearms. His arrest and confession led to the discovery of one SMG rifle with an empty magazine at his residence. Police also recovered 2 fabricated revolver rifles in Barkin Ladi, Plateau State. The firearms were linked to cartridges originating from a suspect identified as Ismail Danjuma, who is now in custody. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, urged members of the public to provide information that can aid efforts of the Nigeria Police Force in restoring peace in these disturbed areas and other parts of the country.
Adding to this accomplishment, on May 4, 2025, in Barkin Ladi, Plateau State, police operatives recovered 2 fabricated revolver rifles. The firearms were linked to cartridges originating from a suspect identified as Ismail Danjuma, who is now in custody and assisting with the ongoing investigation on the killings on the plateau. These recent operations demonstrate the commitment of the Nigeria Police Force to diligently ensuring every person complicit in these condemnable killings is brought to justice and made to face the full wrath of the law.
In other news, President Bola Tinubu is set to issue an executive order aimed at promoting local content and economic development in Nigeria. The order, called Renewed Hope Nigeria First, seeks to prioritize Nigerian-made goods and services in government procurement processes, reducing reliance on foreign imports. Briefing State House correspondents after the meeting of the Executive Council of the Federation, Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, said the policy will foster a new business culture that is bold, confident, and Nigerian-centric. The policy mirrors U.S. President Donald Trump's America First doctrine. He said the policy places Nigeria at the center of all public procurement and business activity, with a strong emphasis on empowering local industries and reducing dependency on foreign imports.
In this direction, like I mentioned earlier, the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation has been directed to prepare an executive order to give full legal effect to these resolutions of the Federal Executive Council. Now, what this seeks to do is to domesticate our processes. In other words, where there is the possibility of getting local manufacturers to supply any kind of goods or procure any kind of services, there will be no need for MDS to now procure these goods or services from outside this country. And where there is an exceptional need for these services to be procured from outside, there must be.
And now for some sports updates. The UEFA Champions League will resume Tuesday night with the semi-final second leg clash between Inter Milan and Barcelona at the San Siro in Milan, Italy. Both teams clash once again following their classic 6-goal stalemate in the first last week. Now, they will leave it all on the line as they jostle for a ticket for the final of the competition.
The Spanish Giants will come into the clash as favourites owing to their superior head-to-head record over Inter Milan, as well as their form coming into this contest. With the prize ticket to the Allianz Arena, venue for this season's final, on the line, both teams are expected to churn out another classic performance to the delight of football fans.
May the best team win. And that's all we have for news and sports for this hour right here on Wake Up Nigeria. But guess what? There's so much more coming your way. Stay with us.